मन की आंखें खोल बाबा, मन की आंखें खोल, मन की आंखें खोल बाबा, मन की आंखें खोल बाबा, मन की आंखें खोल। दुनिया क्या है एक तमाशा, 4 दिनों की झूठी आशा। दुनिया क्या है एक तमाशा, 4 दिनों की झूठी आशा। ज्ञान तराजू हाथ में लेकर, तोल सके को तोल बाबा, मन की आंखें खोल बाबा, मन की आंखें खोल। हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि हरि बोल, 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 हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल। मतलब की सब दुनियादारी, मतलब की है सब संसारी। जग में तेरा वो हितकारी, तन मन का सब झोल कागर। नाम प्रभु का बोल बाबा, मन की आंखें खोल बाबा, मन की आंखें खोल। Om. Namaste and welcome to our Mandir this morning, where we're making that deliberate effort to answer the question that who we really are, where did we come from. Kashtvam koha kutta ayata kame janani ko me tatta iti parivayo sarvam sharam vishwam tvaktva sapna vicharam. Bhaj govindam bhaj govindam bhaj govindam muramate prapti sanne hite marne nahi nahi rakshati dukrin karne. Where did we come from? Who is our father? Who is our mother? And what do we need to achieve in this lifetime? Balastavat kridha sakta, tarunastavat taruni rakta, vridhostavat chinta magna, parame brahmani kopana lagana. Bhaj govindam bhaj govindam bhaj govindam muramate prapti sanne hite marane nahi nahi rakshati dukrin karane. Well, we took birth, we were once that beautiful baby, and then we grew into that young person, young man, young lady, and then we look to change company, have friendship, and then we go older and older, and then we become an older person, and then what are we achieving? Om Angam Galitam Palitam Amundam Dasana Vihina Jata Tundam Vridho Jati Grihitva Dandam Stadapina Muncha Asha Pindam. Bhaj Govindam Bhaj Govindam Bhaj Govindam Muramate Prapti Sanne hite marne nahi nahi rakshati dukrin karane. We're old now. We've lost our tooth and we're chewing the food with the gum. But still the desire is there. It never goes. The desire to be successful in this manifested universe, the lower nature of God. But we never think, what is it that we want to achieve in this lifetime seriously? And we deliberately think, speak, and do things in that respect. Yagyartat karmo anyatra lokoyam karma bandhana taratam karma kauntiye muksha Masuchaha Yagyartat karmano anyatra lokoyam karma bandhana Taratam karma kauntiya mukta sangha samachara. That Krishna Bhagavan is telling Arjuna, you be doing so many things. Be careful, because if you keep doing things and you're not doing for my sake, in other words, you're not doing to be one with me, be like me, then what happens? What will you achieve in this lifetime? You won't you will be still on that lower level, the physical plane. But if you try and you work yourself up to the social plane, then I'll come and I'll lift you up into this enlightened state of being. Krishna Bhagavan. And our Swami Parameshananda ji, Guru Maharaj, Bharat SEVASHRAM Sheng, he would have said the same thing too, that what is the goal of life? Self-realization, universal emancipation. What is religion? Self-sacrifice, self-abnegation, self-discipline, adherence to truth and countenance. And this morning I like to, Swami Parameshananda would have written so much to the monks of Bharat SEVASHRAM Sheng to guide them and properly inspire them. And this is a letter that was written in Gaya in November 28, 1923, and he will have said, "Dear, when many sorts of good thoughts and high aspirations are arising in your mind, even under adverse circumstances, if you contrive for self-improvement in such a favorable atmosphere, then you will find speedy mental sublimation within a short time. If you can acquire sufficient power of control over your passions and sense propensities, then very soon you shall be amazed to realize your strength, power, valor, and manliness or humanliness. Humans are endowed with boundless strength and energy, tremendous power and prowess, but they live in an inert life, a mass of matter for want of manifestation of the sense of persistent culture. This is the age of universal emancipation and universal unification. So it is not desirable for anybody to remain of dupe of illusion and attachment. It is high time to arouse individual energy by overcoming the bondage of illusions and forgetfulness. If you can always observe this principle, then you should be firm in your determination and unshakable in your goal. Then the task, however difficult, will become easier for you to accomplish. Discipline yourself through spiritual practices, observances, and strict rules of good conduct, by dint of which all sorts of lethargy, laziness, carelessness, and wantonness will be removed, and patience, fortitude, and steadiness will be established in you. Always preserve your own speciality in respect of dress and diet, manners and behavior, speech and deed. These specialities will protect you from all undesirable and unexpected thoughts, ideas, and actions." What a beautiful, profound statement. That when these spiritual masters, when consciousness manifests itself into this form, this human beings, then it relates to society like us. We're so blessed that we're in Bharat SEVASHRAM Sheng and other organizations that have the same principle. But Bharat SEVASHRAM Sheng is special because this Guruji, this spiritual master, announced his coming as Lord Shiva at the request of, through penance of his parents. And he came and he was his own guru, and he established the Bharat SEVASHRAM Sheng. Now he would have said, "I would control my ashram from behind the curtain." What does it mean? That he means that, he established this functionary organization, and He will operate it through his consciousness. He will inspire the monks and the devotees to come on this path. He would have built that brotherhood of monks. When he left, it was fully operational, a functional organization, BHARAT SEVASHRAM, under the guidance of him. So the best thing to do, devotees, let yourself be an instrument in the hands of the Lord. Don't be a puppet in this illusion, this elusive world of ours. And by doing that, you'll see the transformation. You know, so many people are dying, so many are getting sick and dying, but the preparation wasn't there. Some handle it properly. Like my friend, one of my friends, his mother died, his wife died, his brother died 2 days ago. And he's firm. He's a householder. And he's taking care of his 2 sons. So dedicated, because he has the goal in mind. He's not being tossed around and being bumped here and there by this mundane thinking, mundane words, and mundane action. He's firm. He has the goal in sight. His religion is self-sacrifice, self-abnegation, self-discipline, adherence to truth, and countenance. And this, he's living that pure life now with the wife gone, and his duty to his boys and his relationship to God. He's lifting himself up. And this is the kind of thing that we have to do. If we bury our heads into our jobs and families, and don't raise the head and look into have the vision of what is afterlife, then what will happen? We will not have accomplished our purpose in this human birth. So make a transition, make a commitment, and that you will make a transformation as of today. That you will be, your prayer will be, God, I want to be like you. I want to rediscover consciousness. This is my prayer to you this morning. And I know you'll answer it, because I've come to your door and you won't reject me. दुनिया ने चढ़ाए फूल तुझे, मैं खुद को चढ़ाने आया हूँ. हे गुरु तिहारे द्वारे पे मैं सभी लुटाने आया हूँ. दुनिया ने चढ़ाए फूल तुझे, मैं खुद को चढ़ाने आया हूँ. Oh Lord, the world has been offering flowers to you, but I've come to offer you myself, my mind, my intellect, my ego, even my body. I know it's all yours. These are all yours. I have this false notion that they're mine. But knowing now that I've come to that realization, everything is you, then the only thing I have, let me give up my free will. Let me surrender my free will to you, and please give me that divine mind, that divine will, so I could collaborate with you, and I could lift myself. I could serve society in whatever speciality. I might be a doctor, I might be a scientist, I might be a farmer, I might be whatever the profession is. There's no high and low profession. Each one has a place in society to keep this the smooth, harmonious workings of your creation. There's no such high thing. Brahmanism, Kshatriya, Shudra, Vaishya. These are just classification labor. No one is higher than the other. It's a misconception when we think that, or when we, in our society, that we think one is higher than the other. This is what is causing the problem, and this is what is keeping us on the mundane plane. Let us all have this prayer that we are gods and goddesses. Let us have that conviction. We only have to rediscover. This morning again, it's beautiful to be with you, but I give you this challenge. I make a promise to yourself that you are not going to be that ordinary person that you used to be. You want to answer that question, who am I? And you will find out that you are no other than that person that you pray to. You know, to close, there's a bird, two birds, they're sitting in the tree. One is perched very nicely on the top, peaceful, enjoying the breeze. And he had quickly moved, and whatever he needs from the fruits from the trees, he took it, and he's sitting there. But the other one, he's jumping from branch to branch, tasting this fruit, that fruit, having a little experience by going from one branch to the other. And every time he will stop and look at the bird on the top, and he's wondering why he's so peaceful. And then when he tried a little more, and then eventually, after experience bad and good fruits, then he reached the top. The bird on the top is the realized souls. We are the jumping birds, looking to have experience. Some are good, some are bad. Let us have experience of like the bird on the top, that realized bird, the bird that signifies realization. And this morning, again, blessings, and let's do adorations to Surya Narayan. He's come up, so blessings this morning. Join with me slowly. Om Bhurabhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurabhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurabhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Gayatri mantra, the most powerful mantra. It has been recited billions of times, and this divine energy of chanting this mantra is in the environment. Just harness it and bring it all into you, and get the benefit of all those billions of times been chanted, and always be conscious of who you are. Hari Om, Shanti, Shanti, Hari Om. Well, have a beautiful day. You know, spiritual life is not a part-time profession, but a full-time occupation. So always think about God.